Before, and my name is Colleen Magnus, and you are creating with Colleen today. It is a very exciting day in the world of Stampin' Up. We have the new mini holiday catalog just started today, so lots of great new product in that. We have the new scrapbooking brochure that has started today. I have to confess, sometimes I feel like I'm drinking out of a fire hose with all the product that they give us, but isn't that a great thing? I think it is. There's never a shortage of products to create with Stampin' Up. And again, when close to my heart, had to close their doors. Stampin' Up acquired a lot of their makers and some of their products. So I am very excited about that. I mean, after all, it just branches up a whole new world of memory keeping, which is what we have been wanting for some time. So as you look at the scrapbook kits, just remember you can buy it as a kit or you can buy the components individually. So you have designer paper, you can get that with the stickers. You have two-tone cardstock, which is something that close to my heart had and was very popular that we will now be carrying. You have a coordinating stamp set. So whether you want to preserve your memories, make cards or gifts, samplers, the sky is the limit. It really, really is. So good, exciting day today. So I am going to share with you about 35 cards from the mini catalog that have been created. We have a lot of wonderful, wonderful demonstrators across the US and of course across the world, and they're so talented. So I try to get into a couple of card swaps. So if you've never done that before, what a card swap is you create one card and you make a bunch of them. Like you might be in a card swap of 20, so you make 20 of the same card. Everybody swaps their cards and you get 20 different ideas. So the nice thing about that is I am a visual person. So I really like to see something that was created beside the samples in the catalogs with these products. And that's where my mind starts going, woo, love it, gotta have it. So let me boot up. I like to see you on my laptop so I can see who is here. I am going to turn the camera down. And again, it's great because I can finally open this catalog up and show you the inside. And just keep in mind that on my creatingwithcolleen.com blog, you can request my newsletter. All the catalog links went out in a newsletter today that I had sent. You can sign up for that newsletter there. You can shop. You can join my team. You can contact me for any questions that you have because I'm always here to help you create. So let me go ahead and turn down and I'll see who's in the house today. Let me see. Got camera back there. Oops. Oh gosh, y'all saw all those wrinkles, didn't you? Woo! All right, let me turn this around. Oh, much better, much better. Much better. Y'all know I'm a goofball when it comes to technology and all that wonderful stuff. But here we are. Here we are. Let me put my light there. So who do we have? Oh, we got lots of good people in the house. Wonderful. Let me see if I can get to the top here. We've got Sarah. Hello. Oh my gosh, the temps we are having are right up everybody's alley. Enjoy sleeping with the windows open. Sarah is right. When September hit, it became fall in Virginia. And don't think that we can't have summer again and winter and everything else in a single week. But our temps are in the 70s this week with low humidity. So absolutely love it. Yes, Diane, our weather is gorgeous. Everybody's a happy camper. Windows are open. Mary Kay, I'm glad you're here from Baltimore. Yep, you guys too are having beautiful weather. And what I think I love the most about it too is this past week, I switched all my decorations over to fall. So fall is just like therapy to me. The colors, the smell, I don't even do the pumpkin lattes, that's optional. But to just have all those beautiful colors in my house and the leaves everywhere, oh, I just love it. So yes, we are happy campers in Virginia. Let me see. Renee, good to see you. Yep, everybody's having this good sleeping weather, 70 to 80s. But I do have to confess, I'm not ready for summer to end yet. Most of the time I am by September, but for some reason I just want to hold on for a little bit longer. I think, gosh, life is just flying by, and I'm not going to wish these days away. Hilda, hello, Hilda and Mary. Oh, she just got done picking tomatoes and got 4 buckets. Very good. So she's going to can juice tomorrow. Mary, my mom did that when I was a kid. My dad would always grow a garden, and basically he had 2 things: green peppers and tomatoes. So my mom would make stewed tomatoes, she would make tomato juice, she would freeze the peppers. Those are the 2 things that Daddy needed. Judy, glad you're here, and Karen, Joan, Amy, thank you all for joining me. So we are going to get started because I am so excited to show you all these. And what I did is I paired it in with the catalog. Look at this fat catalog. Isn't that awesome? It's stuffed with all kinds of beautiful cards. So let's get started. This is our mini catalog. Up until now, I have only been able to show you the cover. But here we have all kinds of things. And what Stampin' Up! Does is there was some give and take on the catalogs, but I like how they start out for more of the beginner catalog, and then they move into the avid catalog. So Amy and Melinda, hello and welcome. So here we have, they talk about to love what we do and share what we love. And that's exactly what we do. So whether you love Stampin' Up! And you want to save on your products, or you would like to take it a little bit further, it's all there for you. And I can help you. So just let me know if you have any questions. But here, the Stampin' Up! Making a difference. Stampin' Up! Is huge in creating with their, using their products to help their communities and to help others. They have always been a wonderful family-owned business, and they believe in giving back. So here, this paper here, this is called Sentimental Christmas. They'll make a $3 donation for every single pack that is purchased. And they said, let me see who they're giving it to. It's gonna, oh, awesome. It will benefit the Children's Literacy Program. So that, I think, is huge. So you can buy this just for that. And they give thousands of dollars back. And this will be to the children's literacy. So I love that. But beautiful designer paper. So as you go through, it talks about the kits that we have. And our kit collection can be found on our Stampin' Up! Website. So again, if you go to the creatingwithcolleen.com, I have uploaded all the catalogs, and on the side you will see online exclusive. The kits are under online exclusives, and they're only on the website, so you won't see them in a catalog, but they tell you about them here. And the beautiful thing about a kit is they are all inclusive. So a lot of the kits are. And then if you want to give them as gifts, it has step-by-step instructions. They make wonderful, definitely wonderful gifts. Now this here, this is a kit that came out today, and it's wonderful because it's a card box, and it has dividers in it with the cards. So what a beautiful gift that would make for somebody, even if you put it together. So they go through their kits. We have easy options. These are called ephemera packs. And I will be doing some projects with these because they have everything that you need to create. You can make a card and you've never even stamped it. But the ephemera packs, you can see the samples here. Simple, gorgeous, easy. And then this is a little bit festive designer series paper. This is great because this could be used for scrapbooking or, again, card making. And all the pieces are there with your designer paper, and they pop out beautifully. We have a Reindeer Days Memories and More kit. And then going through, they just give you lots of beautiful samples for inspirations. So now we can get to the meat of it. So on page 24, you have a suite here. So the suite is actually called Season of Elegance. And with this suite, you have the Peaceful Season stamp set with the dies, and then also the Peaceful Evergreens. So these are great. Everything coordinates. You have a Painted Trees embossing folder for your texture for your cards. You have the gold texture adhesive back gems, because you always got to have a little bling, y'all. You know that. And then the Season of Elegance specialty designer paper with the gold foil. So I did purchase the Peaceful Season, the word set with the dies. And I just wanted to show you really quick. These are the dies. So I like to get something that's going to coordinate with everything throughout the year. I love that you have the Christmas words and the backing that you can cut out. But for all these, I can absolutely put any words in here. And then what's nice is you have these little slits that you're going to tie your ribbon on. So my first card to share that with you is from Natalie Travis. And Natalie made this card here. So you can see how the die is that backing here. Then put your saying, but see, isn't that cool how you can just wrap your ribbon through it? I love that. So beautiful card. And you'll see this designer paper later on in the in our walk through the catalog. Then here, this was a card. I have a video on this, doing the country star with the Take a Bow designer paper you'll see later in the catalog. But here, I love the big, bold Christmas that is in this stamp set. And then you can just stamp your goodies in there. But y'all know it's not too soon to start creating. It will be here before you know it. This card is from Laura Bartow. I love me some Laura Bartow. She is in Chicago, sweet as she could be. And so here, she used the die that goes here. So you can see how your words fit in here. And she actually put a banner through there. So it doesn't even have to be ribbon. Y'all see that. It could be just a cute little banner like that. And then, of course, the trees are beautiful in the background. So all this is new product. Here's another card from Ann Clemmer. And Ann Clemmer said she stayed with the traditional greens that we have here. So she stamped the tree and cut it out with the dies. And then, of course, did the Mary. She embossed that on the banner from the dies, and then the Christmas. And then my dear friend Lisa Freeman, which all of you know and love, here was her card. So she did the same thing. She went ahead and embossed the Knight of Navy and brushed it with some white craft ink so that they would pop. And then, of course, she masked, just made a circle and masked a little bit of a moon up there. So Lisa is a dear friend of mine. We go way back, in fact, 23 years back, and we get to stamp together once a month. That is the best thing about stamping, I got to tell you. This journey I'm on has been the people that I have met and have come to love. This on page 26 and 27, this is called Reindeer Days. And this is an entire suite. And what's really cool is that one of the scrapbooking kits that Stampin' Up! Came out with features the Reindeer Days. So you have a kit where you can create 3 2-by-3 2-page 12-by-12 spreads. Always a lot to say. You can get just the designer paper and the stickers. You can get the two-tone papers. Lots of options. And that is on my creatingwithcolleen.com blog. And you can see the digital brochure. We don't have that as a catalog, but you can see the digital brochure there. So these cards were a lot of fun. This first one was from Becky Chapman. And I love Stampin' Up's been doing a lot of this. I hope you can see this. I'm trying to watch my screen. They've been doing a lot of like these window dies. And then you have the greenery in there and this sweet little buck in the middle. Let me see. I'm trying to get it to where you don't really have the shine on here, but I guess you do. So that's, again, that was from Becky Chapman. Then I have one. This is from Jan McClurg. So this was Jan's. I just got these yesterday too. So beautiful. And again, you can see this die. You see it a little bit better. And then that's the designer paper in the middle. So it actually just looks like a window that you're looking through from the forest into the mama and her fawn. So that was from Jan McClurg. Thank you, Jan. Now this one is from Joyce Farraco. And again, just the designer paper. Really, truly cute. And this actually opens up. This is more of a special fold. So let me take that out. I just like to keep them together so I can keep the people's name so there's credit. But this is Christmas is Better Together. And it opens this way. So it's like a seam binding Z-fold card, which I have done one of those on my, my lives. If you want to see how they're made, they're a lot of fun. And then this one is from one of my dearest, dearest friends. One of the biggest blessings from Stampin' Up. I have 2 wonderful uplines. I was recruited by Faith Clark, and she was recruited by Melissa Ellis. And y'all have heard me talk about Melissa many, many times before. Very talented, very proud of her. She's the one who just hit her $1 million in sales, and she and David are the ones that we travel with on our trips and go in early. Just a blessing in many ways. But this card is just over the top. So we have this, it opens this way. Christmas is better together. And then may all your days be full of cheer. She definitely inspires me every time we get together. Then when we go through, here we have this card is by Sue Deppies. And this is on page 28 and 29. So this is a sentimental Christmas. And I think this is really a beautiful suite because it has shaded spruce, which that green is a beautiful green. Y'all know I've never met a green I didn't like, but this was really pretty. And again, this is a Z fold. So it pulls, goes like that. That's what makes it the Z. And so this is her card. And I think what I really like about this, you have a stamp, of course, that you can cut with the die, but she actually just did the shape of the boot and then put the words inside. I thought that was pretty smart. So what are y'all thinking so far? What do y'all think? Now this one, this I actually love a lot. This is called Nest of Winter, and it has beautiful paper, birchwood trees in here. And what's nice about the paper is the dies actually cut out a lot of the birds in the designer paper. You have the window, again, this die that cuts a window, and in the stamp set, it cuts all those images right there. You also have a birchwood embossing folder and earth tone shimmer gems, not to mention natural tones, linen thread. But I thought they did a great job on the samples on page 30. But then let me show you a few more. This is from Donna Fiazen, and absolutely loved it. Loved it. You go right there. And she actually colored that. So you can see just how pretty it is. And then she also split the designer papers. I thought that was pretty smart. Then this is from Jennifer Diedrich, another sweet gal. And Miss Jennifer did, oh, look at this special fold. This is right up Colleen's alley. So here, Joy and Love to You. And it opens like that. Oh my goodness. Y'all know Danny took the boat out today. I think he was kind of panicking because we have a Mako, great bay boat that he just doesn't take out. So we were talking about, I'm like, you need to sell that. You have 3 other boats. You need to sell that one because you don't use it. So guess what? He's fishing today. And his friend, our dear friends, Mitch went with him. So guess what I get to do this afternoon? Anything I want. And I got a feeling that's going to be creating. So here, I love how she did that special fold. Oh, makes me so happy. And then on this card, this is from Linda Bowen, another treasure of a friend that I have met through stamping. And here, I really liked how she did this. She actually cut the designer paper in 3 pieces. So it's layered on there, leaving this one white for your words. And then she embossed it all with the birch folder. So very nice, very nice. Now this is called Snowy Scenes. This is page 32 and 33. And this also has a scrapbooking kit that coordinates with it. But this is a lot of fun because everybody loves a snow globe. And that's what this is. So you can make shaker cards. You know, y'all know the sky's the limit with this. But this is from Jennifer Cotton. And she did a little snow globe. Put this little guy in there. I think that is very cute. We all love snow. We're praying for snow here in Virginia. Not a ton. Just one good weekend so we can get out and play in it. Then I think we're good. Here is another one. This is from Tammy Akerson. And you have, I think what is so cute is they have these here, these white loose snowflakes. And they're very tiny. I don't know if you can see them on here. See them? But don't they add so much? So stinking cute. And then this is the ribbon here. This is the pool party pom-pom ribbon. So this is a really fun suite. And then this card is from Stephanie R. Stephanie, I don't know your last name, otherwise I'd give you credit. And this uses the same set, but it is primarily stamping. but it has a cute little cabin right there. So moving on, 34 and 35. My catalog's getting lighter. I can move it over some. So with this, you have a beautiful, it's called Regal Winter. And I love, y'all know me, I love the stamp set because it's distinctive stamping. You have dies to cut all that out. You have some Regal distressed pattern paper, the Regal foiled adhesive dots. And this is really kind of cool, this shape here, both of these. I love how it's not so symmetrical and curved all the way around. I like how it's curved on these edges and pointed on that. And then the designer paper is just very Regal. Perfect name for this. So this is from Lori Herkelbroth. Sorry, Lori, if I butchered that last part. But I thought this was really pretty because she highlighted the paper, but yet she also stamped this edge. And I thought that edge, you see that? I just thought those were so pretty. Like you could make a designer paper out of this by just stamping that and using it on your cards. So that was beautiful. Then we have one. This is from, this one did not have a name on it. And I never understood that because I would surely want credit for this all the way around. This is, it says Sending Love. You open it and it opens like that. So I love that. And see, I've done it this way before. A lot of times I'll do it horizontal where it opens like this. But I actually love seeing it in a vertical orientation too. So whoever did this one, you made a beautiful card. And if I find out, I'll let you know. Now this, I really liked this. This is from Jody Reinhardt. I think what I really liked about this was the simplicity of it. Sadly, we do need cards, to inspire people, whether they've gone through a loss of a loved one or whether they, are sick, something is going on. And again, I just like the simplicity. She took this piece and embossed it with our, right across the room, I should know that. We'll come across it. It's a plaid embossing folder, just a piece of the designer paper, and then this beautiful saying. And this was my first pick out of the catalog with this saying. It's called The Shepherd's Care, so you will be seeing some of that. And then last but not least, my dear friend Susan Elise Morton. Have not seen her. She lives in Norfolk. I just need to get in the car and go over there one day. And so here, this is just a beautiful card that she did, using the die and, of course, the paper. So Susan, wherever you are, just know I think of you often. Think of you often. Now this was beautiful, 36 and 37. This is called Splendid Autumn. And Stampin' Up! Knows that we love the scenic paper, this watercolor paper. We've had it in a couple different styles, but this one is for fall, and it's amazing. It also has this really cool die, because with this die, it creates like a locket. If you look, let me see, on this page here, you could see where they did it in silver and gold, and then put the paper inside there, and it's actually like a locket. But I really love the sayings too. Grateful for you. Change can be beautiful. You've got this. May the beauty of the season fill your heart with joy. Just really, really beautiful things. So this first card is from Karen Titus. Karen and her husband Tim are a lot of fun. But here she just took the strip, and it's just one of those cards where, again, the designer paper does the work for you. This was awesome from Michelle A. Vance, another very talented demonstrator. I don't know if you can see, there is an embossing folder here with leaves. That is an online exclusive. I don't know if you can see that. I'm looking. It was with us before in the catalog and I carried over. It is a must for your fall creating. And I love the Grateful for You. She used the decal circles and then just that beautiful strip of designer paper, which made for her beautiful card. So Grateful for You, and then it says, may the beauty of the season fill your heart with joy. Love it, Michelle. Here you have Jean Maxwell, and she used the other designer paper and embossed that and did it in gold. So here, instead of making it a locket, she actually just used it and made it as a label. You can see that. Go a little higher. Yeah. And I love when you do a card like this and you carry the paper throughout, because then you get the whole scene right there. So y'all are quiet today. What do you think of the cards? Are you feel like you're drinking out of a fire hose like I was? So much, it's like you just have to go for a quick walk just to calm down because you're so excited. So Renee said, oh, Amy said, Nest of Wonder is my favorite from the catalog. Amy, it is absolutely gorgeous. I really do like that too. I do. And Renee said that she was bummed that the peppermint embellishments were currently unavailable. They are, but so far, that is the only thing in the catalog that's unavailable. And I'll be honest with you, Danny had me awake he was coughing some at like 2 o'clock this morning, so I got up and put my order in. What else are you going to do? And I had them in my cart. When I went to check out, they were not available. But they are coming back in a week and a half. I think it was a week of the 16th. So hold on tight. And again, if that's the only thing that's not available at the moment, that's awesome, because you have thousands upon thousands of people ordering today. I don't know how Stampin' Up does it. I would just be overwhelmed trying to get the orders out. So 39, this is a lot of fun. This is called Take a Bow, and I love the designer paper in here because it's traditional Christmas colors. And then you have a Take a Bow die that will cut to where you can create these bows. It's beautiful. Now this one I was intrigued by, so I ordered it this morning. On page 40, this is called Christmas Labels. And I really like the dies that cut the labels. And it's very reasonable. It's only $46.75 because you're getting that 10% discount when you order the dies and the stamp set together. But you have lots of great words in there. And then on page 41, you have Light the Year. So this has the beautiful designer paper. Again, the designer paper that is for the, I told you about in the front, the charitable $3 of every designer paper is going to go back to children's literacy. So that's what coordinates with this. And just really, really beautiful. So my cards, this is from Janice Waitman. And so she used the paper. And you can see, look how pretty that is, how the die is. Now she has a bow up here. It's the same on both sides. But you can actually do it as one piece as she did, or you could snip this centerpiece and pop it up. And that would be really pretty. Kind of like they did, it's light enough I can hold it up now. Kind of like they did right there with the Hope the Season. So they used the main die and then stamped and embossed that on black, snipped it, and popped it up. So that I just thought was so pretty. So love that cherry cobbler with the gold trim ribbon that we now have. And then this is from Julie Davison. So Julie has the green theme going on. And you can just see, I like it because they're decent size. You know, they're not real tiny. And I like that on the card. So thank you, Julie. And then this is another one from Amy Story. Amy Story is just an amazing gal. And here, again, she put the two labels together. So it's a gold behind there. She stamped and cut out her light. And then I love how they're just putting a piece of designer paper on the back. Y'all know I tend to be symmetrical with all the drafting years I had, so I would have to have a whole piece on here, and you don't. You know, the beauty of this is probably a 3x4 piece, so you're going to get 12 pieces out of a 12x12 sheet of cardstock. I mean, designer paper. So I love your card, Amy, and I hope you are doing well. Going forward. See, aren't these great to have all these? Here, I have the decorative trees. Now I have this, and I have a card, but I don't want it to spoil it, you know, because it's what I am creating with at our bingo event on September 20th. And incidentally, the bingo event is sold out. We had a great response. So if you have not heard from me, then chances are I don't have you in there. But we are forming a waiting list. So let me know if you're interested, but it's going to be a great night, and everything focuses on these products. So that's why I can't show you my card, but if you come to bingo, you're going to love it. And of course, I'll show it to you in the live after that. So on page 43, we have Julie Salva, another beautiful person. And here she did with the Christmas Friends, she did this sweet little owl. And I love this. It just, you have that woodsy feel. Very, very cute. I like that. Then let's see. Oh, this is fun. This is on page 44. This is called Hang an Ornament. And the cool thing about this is with this die, you actually create it on the card. So you have this piece here, but your ornament pops out. So you can just make them as ornaments with the die, or you can leave it in here and give the card and they can pop the ornament out and then hang it on a tree. Very cute. So here, who is this by? This was from Kathy Parlitzis, and she used the gold foil envelopes, cards that were in the very beginning of the catalog with all the ephemera packs. And then she embossed her ornament and put it right there. So let me see. This is fun. Both of these are a lot of fun. This is the Sweetest Star bundle, and you have these stinking cute little chunky gingerbread man, Miss Santa, Mr. Santa. But I love how they also scored this star. It's actually a punch, and that's only $38.50 for the bundle. That is wonderful. And you can make a star wreath. And on this side, on page 46, it's only $39.50, and that is the Humble Home Builder Punch with the stamp set. And I really do like that because they have sayings like, welcome from our house to yours. Thank you for coming, those kind of things. So it could be used for other things too. Especially if you have somebody new to the neighborhood, you can make them a card. Lots of options. So the first card is from my dear friend Joyce Daniel. And she used the Trees Embossing folder. And then she stamped tone on tone that says, might be hard to see in there, but it says from our house to yours. So that is, use a spotlight on nature circle dies. So that is Joyce's card. Let me take that out. You can see the whole thing. And then I liked how she did the Merry Christmas with the strip in the middle. Then we have, this is from Meg Lovin. And I liked this because this used more of the rustic colors. So with here, of course, pecan pie, fantastic color, chocolate chip, pretty peacock, all those colors are great together. So that's a cute card too. Alrighty, let me see. And then here we have the stamp set and dies right here. This is Artful Amaryllis Bundle. And this was from my immediate upline, Faith Clark, who I love everything she makes. And I really did love this stamp set because, it's, again, distinctive stamping. The different layers. I liked how she cut this smaller from here instead of just making it all one piece. But just very, very pretty. So thank you, Faith. Love your work. Miss Faith Clark. This is fun, the Autumn Bundle. For all you pumpkin latte people. Got something fun to play with. And then here, of course, this is from, who's this from? Diane Eckleberry. So Diane, thank you for always watching. And I have one of your cards. I was so excited. And Diane used the Frozen Edges right here, which is great. If you love the snow, this is great for January, for winter. And it just says, hope you have the merriest season ever. And then as on the inside. So thank you, Diane. I feel special to have one of your cards. And this, Surfing Santa, this is really a lot of fun. This is from a dear friend in Hawaii, Cindy Baum. And she does the most fun cards, and they're always beachy cards. So I love this. So here you have your Santa. May your days be sunny and bright. And then when you open it, it's like 3D. So that's how you do it. Put the different layers in there. But how cute is that? So here we have our Santa surfing on a wave. So much fun. So much fun. Let me see. So thanks, Cindy. I hope you are doing well in your part of the world. Again, just good people. Okay. Now you get to Colleen's favorite. You should have guessed it. This here on page 56, it's called Shepherd's Care. And that was created by Cindy Fodor. And when you reach $1 million in sales, you actually get to create your own stamp set. And this is what Cindy did, and I absolutely love it. So my cards for that, we have the first one is from Tracy Travis. So Tracy did this card, and I think it was beautiful. I think this card, you know, I've seen it with a bunch of different colors. Somebody had colored it on one of the Facebook pages, and it should have just had a frame. It was gorgeous. But even here, if you just stamp it with the highlighting that it has, it's just beautiful. So this was her card, and I love it. So thank you, Tracy. Then we have, oh, Sarah got hers today. Good for you, Sarah. You will love it. Here's another beautiful one from Margaret Van Vliet. And here she used the birch folder, which I thought was beautiful. And then she used that beautiful cold designer paper. And she layered it differently on 3 sides. So that everything doesn't have to be symmetrical. I like how she put a little bit of an angle on there. And it's just beautiful. And then last but not least, this was one that I did for the advisory board swap. I did keep monochromatic. A lot of times I just think of blues. But this was the plaid folder and the stamp. And then, of course, you've got your star with your druzy embellishment, if you can see that. And then I love the inside because I love how you have the little town of Bethlehem down here. And then you can put your sentiments there. So that, I think, I did buy the Caring Leaves. Haven't played with it yet. That might be with what I play with today. But I loved how they did napkin holders over here for like the holidays. I also loved the way it's stamped because y'all know me, say it with me, distinctive stamping and an outline. So I think I need to play with that today. It was a lot of fun. But no matter what you get, it's going to be a great holiday season. It really is. You know, Stampin' Up! Never disappoints when it comes to its products. And I hope you enjoyed that inspiration. So Diane, so you were pleased you liked my card. I loved your card, Diane. I didn't like it. I loved it. So glad I have one. Yes, Amy, the shepherd's card is beautiful. So who ordered today? Some of you, a lot of you are demonstrators or customers who placed their order today. Again, it's crazy as it was. I was up at 2 in the morning. Just because I was up at 2 in the morning, I just thought, well, let me get this work done. So I did. I have all the links on my blog, on my Facebook page. Everything I do is Creating with Colleen. So whether it's my Creating with Colleen Magnus YouTube channel, creatingwithcolleen.com blog, that's where you can find me. So please contact me if I can help you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, share, ring the bell, all those good things. And I had, one second, let me see. I had my card. Of course, it was a little hot mess in here. So the cards, you know, last week that we did the Starburst card. And I'm telling you, if you do this in the Take a Bow designer paper, it would be today amazing. And I drew a name for those who did like, share, and leave a comment. And so here is Diane Combs. I just went blank. I hope y'all, because my phone, even though I had it, someone's trying to reach me. I'll just call them back. But even though I have my notifications turned off, for some reason the phone always goes. So I'm just going to keep rolling. But I drew the name of Diane Combs. So Diane, if you send me your address within the next 2 weeks, I'll hold it for 2 weeks, then I will mail you this card that we demonstrated last week. So I'm not creating today. I think I've got like creative overload. But yes, big kudos to so many talented demonstrators out there. I hope you will order. If you do, just go to creatingwithcolleen.com. Use this host code if your order is under $150. If it's more than that, skip the host code and get your own benefits, and I'll be sure to send you a special thank you card for all of your wonderful support. Okay, so whoever that was, she's trying to get a hold of me, so I guess I better change gears and see what they want. Um, so Diane said she made the Starburst card using the Season of Green and gold paper, and it turned out gorgeous. Good to know, Diane. Good to know. And I love your card, so I'll probably be copying that too. So I hope you all have a blessed day. You know the fire drill. Do something creative, and then I will see you. God goodness, I will see you September 11th, Wednesday at noontime Eastern time here on my Creating with Colleen Magnus YouTube channel. If I can help you in any way, y'all let me know. Thanks so much and enjoy the day. Bye bye.